Hello guys, welcome to my video on Pandas tutorial. In today's topic, let's see about how group by function works using Pandas. Okay, so this is my second part of group by video. Like in case if you have missed my earlier part on how group by work, I have provided the link in the your description section. Kindly have a look and then come to this video. All right. So as I said, this is the second part of group by function. Like in my first part, I have highlighted about how we can group using single key, how we can group using multiple keys, and how we can group using a key along with its axis. Okay, but here let's see about various operations with the group by dataset. Okay, so let's see how we can loop through various items within the group, and let's see how we can get a particular group detail, and let's see how we can apply aggregate functions over it. Okay, let's go one by one. So in my first cell, I'm trying to read my friends list, which I have it in my friends list.csv. So let's quickly run this. Okay, so yeah, so here it is. So like I have taken the name as an index and I'm displaying few details of my friends over here. Okay, so let's see. So in my previous example, in my previous video, I gave details about how we can group by location and how we can group by education. Okay, so similarly, like having the same group by example, like let's see how we can use different operations like for each and all right. So first in this example, like I have grouping by location. So once I've grouped it, what I want to do is I want to traverse through my group. Okay, so here my group is defined under a keyword inside a variable called combine. I am mentioning it over here. So if you see, this is my location and this is my group. Okay, let's I'm just commenting the group part and I'm just trying to print the location alone. Let's run and see what happens. Okay, so if you see, like only my group names is getting displayed. That is, my location is getting displayed. So what are four different locations? Chennai, Bangalore, Dubai, and Kauai. So all these four locations are getting displayed. But my group detail is not displayed. Okay, in case of if I want to display my group, the details of my group, then I can print using another variable called group. Yep, here you see now I have all details of my friends detail and a group under a location. For Bangalore, I have all my friends details. For Chennai, I have all my friends details. Okay, so this is how you can traverse through the group using a for loop. Okay, so this is a simple example of how you can do that. So next example, I wanted to show how the get underscore group method works. Okay, so if you see, like we have segregated on to various groups based on locations, right? Bangalore, Chennai, Dubai, and Kauai. So what if I want to get a particular group details alone? What if I want to get only details of Chennai? So I have mentioned here as Chennai with the get group method. Here it is. It displays me the details of my friends present in Chennai. What if I want Bangalore? Yeah, this is it's quite simple, right? So get group within the get group method, like you just need to provide the value of your group by variable. Okay, that's it from get group method. And next step is, like, let's see how we can perform aggregate function, how we can use aggregate function when we combine it with group by. Okay, so throughout my example, I've used combine as my group by a variable. Okay, so here I'm combining it by age because we want to perform aggregation, right? So age is the integer or a float value where I can perform aggregation, right? So I'm combining it by age, and I want to provide, I want to calculate the mean of age. Okay, so this is, so the syntax is the group by operation followed by aggregate agg aggregate function followed by its operation. Yep. So if you see, like, we have imported a NumPy package, which whenever you work with any mathematical calculations or any operations with respect to time series, then you generally use NumPy. I will do a separate tutorial on how NumPy packages work. So, but for now, let's focus on group by function alone. All right. So if you see, I've calculated the mean of the mean of my friend's age. Okay, so this is based on my location. All right, so even if I want to calculate what, say, some enp dot some, yeah, I suppose it will work too. Yeah, here you see. So this is how I can calculate the sum of my group variables. So for within Bangalore, so 640 plus 60 plus 20 67 plus 23 is equal to 130. All right, so this is how you calculate sum. And this is how you can use aggregate function against your integer or any float values. And next example is how you can use the size method. So size works quite simple. Okay, so size shows you the number of elements which is present inside that particular group. So basically, within Chennai, I had like four rows, right? So this, my size will be 4. And within Bangalore, my size would be 3. I have 3 rows, it will be 3. So this is how you can calculate the size of a group. And next operation is, this is another interesting operation. Like, this is one of the most commonly used operation, which is called filter. So filter operation, like, if you want to select few details out of a group, in that situation you can use filter. Okay, so in this filter operation, we have used an lambda expression to retrieve a value, retrieve a mean value of age which is greater than or equal to 40. Okay, so um, here it is. Yeah, if you see, from my data set, it's showing me all details which is greater than 40 40 45 45. Yes, so this is how it will display me um, the mean values of greater than or equal to 45. Basically, filter is like, if I want to you know uh, filter, if I want to extract only few elements from a data set based on certain conditions, then I will go with filter operation. Okay, so and final operation is how to use transform. In this filter example, like, you will be no, you're just trying to filter out various details from your data set. But when it comes to transform, it will transform the um, value itself. For example, I will run and show this example, then you will have a clear idea. Okay, so in this transform example, again I am passing a lambda expression to calculate a mean value. All right, so it will calculate the mean value of my age. All right, yeah, if you see, by default, because this is the only integer or float value I have over here, so it's calculating me the mean operation. So now if you look into this transform operation, like, it is transforming the value based on the input which is available in my data set. Okay, so basically, I in my lambda expression, I'm calculating the mean of the age value. Okay, so this is how a transform function works. So just to reiterate all the just to revise all the operations. So in our first operation, we just tried to use for loop on how to traverse through the loop of a group by operation. And in my second in my second example, I have showed you how to use the get underscore group method to retrieve values from particular group. And in my third example, I have showed how to use aggregate function in GroupBy. And in my fourth example, I have shown how to calculate the size of the number of size or number of rows which is present inside a particular group. And showed you how to use filter operation, and I showed you how to use transform operation. So this is all how you can so these are the various operation where you can apply for group by. Okay, so so as I said earlier, this is the combination of the video which I made earlier, where I have just listed few basic functionalities of group by, and in this second video I have just posted all the operations which all an advanced options which you can use against group by. Okay, so this is all about today's video. In case if you have any queries, please post it in the comment section. I will try to answer you as soon as possible. And thank you. Cheers.